Wednesday in Chicago. Butler, known for hits like Only the Strong Survive, served as a commissioner for over 30 years. He was 85. And researchers in the UK and Ireland warn against giving slushies with glycerol to children under the age of 8. Glycerol, used to prevent freezing, caused 21 emergency cases in kids ages 2 to 7, including nausea and loss of consciousness. Get BIN News on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
This is your moment in Black history. Hiram Rhodes Revels became the first African American elected to the U.S. Senate in 1870. That was your moment in Black history.
Knox Media Group weather. Download our apps today. Music Muscle of the Shoals 105.1 FM and WKAX 1500 AM. The temp 70 degrees. The forecast for this afternoon, scattered clouds with a light breeze with a chance of thunderstorms. Temps about 72. Then this evening, cloud free and somewhat breezy. The temp 62. Overnight, cloudy with a light breeze with the temp 60. Tomorrow, cloudy and windy. Temperatures 76. We are the Knox Media Group, Music Muscle of the Shoals, 105.1 FM and WKAX 1500 AM, bringing you the beats and the weather on the go.
What up, everybody? We're back. It's 105.1 with the old school preacher,
the church secretary.
And guess what? You know, the choir president. All week long, she's been here by herself. Now, we call out her name. She ain't nowhere to be found. Hey, that's about nothing.
And the choir president.
Hey, y'all. Hey, listen, we got a good show, man. We're so glad. That's the choir president again. To me. No one would believe that she's been doing this by herself all week. It's like, we back. She's like, I'm back to me now. Hey, you've been doing a good job. Hey,
Thank
y'all,
you.
we got a good show. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. You tune in to the lunchtime hour with the old school preacher,
the church secretary,
and the choir president.
We'll be right back.
There's been so many things that's held us down, but now it looks like things are finally coming around. I know we've got a long, long way to go, and where we'll end up, I don't know. But we won't let nothing hold us back. We're putting our show together, we're polishing up our act. If you've ever been held down before, I know you refuse to be held down anymore. Well, don't you let nothing stand in your way. I want y'all to listen to every word I say, every word I say. Ain't no stopping us now. We're rolling up. Ain't no stopping us now. We got to do. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the I know. Ain't no stopping us now. We got to do. We got it. I know you know someone that has a negative vibe, and if you're trying to make it, they only push you aside. They really don't have nowhere to go. Ask them where they're going, they don't know. But we won't let nothing hold us back. We're gonna put our show together, we're gonna polish up our act. Well, and if you've ever been held down before, I know you refuse to be held down anymore. Well, don't you let nothing stand in your way. I want y'all to listen to every word I say, every word I say. No. We're moving, we're grooving. We're moving, yeah. We're grooving. Moving, go. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. I know we love you. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. Love you. She wanna really move. No need in trying, no, cause I ain't buying. No, don't try to stop us, no. Got the groove, got the groove. I really got that groove. No need in denying, well, I ain't lying. I know. It's been far too long, well. Ain't no stopping us. It's been far too long, y'all. Just doing me while I get along. Yeah. We're leaving the negative people way behind. Cause it ain't no. Please. Don't make me stop. See, I don't know where we're going or where we're gonna end up. Yeah. I'm moving on. But see, we're gonna keep trying. We're gonna keep trying over and over. Yeah. I said it ain't no stopping. No. See, it ain't no way. We won't kind of polish up, keep us down. See, our time has finally came around. So we're on the move. We really got our move. We're moving
One 105.1.
The music muscle of the show.
Now, see, I told you, I tell you that spirit just transfer. Not Tamika over there.
That's our topic today.
That spirit. See what I'm saying? Then the spirit are taking over. She gonna take over just like you. I don't understand why. Why is it? You ain't gonna tell us what the topic is. I got the topic.
Okay.
What does the middle chair mean?
Driver.
Okay, then there you go. Man, and you get the back seat when I get it.
Hey.
Mona like, I ain't driving.
I'm just riding.
Mona, you've been driving all week, man.
I know. It's time for me to take a break.
And then it told them people that your man took you out to eat. You know you ain't got no man. I don't know why you get on there talking about you got a man and took you out to eat, took you to the steakhouse too. She gonna say the man took her to the steakhouse. And then she said she went to the steakhouse and ordered some fish.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
And then said the fish was nasty.
You have to try different stuff. You know they specialize in steaks. Well, that's so you know the steaks are good, but I like to taste stuff.
But then gonna tell the folk that if you go to a high-end restaurant and you don't like your food, well, you gotta eat the food.
No, you do not. I didn't say you had to eat it. They can't make you eat it.
Yo, you told me you gotta pay for it. I ain't paying for nothing if it ain't right.
Well.
Listen, if you go to a high-end restaurant and the food is not good, send it back. Well, tell them what you want. And if they can't give it to you, tell them to take it off the bill.
Yeah, they should have took it off the bill because it was nasty.
Well, you don't want to sit up there and talk about, well, master said I got to eat it.
I did not say that.
I got to pay for it.
When did I say that?
Nothing. You say, well, if y'all good, once it on the plate, you got to pay for it.
Sit on the plate. Some places is like that.
Mona, no. I can be on, I don't care where I'm at, across the world, and wherever I am, what city I'm in. I'm tuned in to 105.1, V105.9.
I know the man that sprinkled the salt.
Yeah, I know I can pick it up on the app. So I'm listening to you regardless of where I go. So, I mean, you telling people in New York that when they go to a refined restaurant that's listening to you, if you don't like the food, you just stuck with it.
I didn't tell people that.
That's what you said. I was
Is it what I
said? Yeah.
Well, sorry.
If y'all go to George's and the food, y'all don't like the food, tell the folk I don't like the food.
How you gonna say
And what I found out about Georgia is when you tell them what you don't like, they're taking it back. They do what they're gonna do. They'll fix it like you like it.
It was kind of like our fault. We were late.
Oh well, see that
and they had to shut the grills down.
And then if you go to 360, I know for a fact Dean got a crew over there. If you don't like your stuff, they would fix it just like you want.
And before you go to 360, you better go get you something to eat because there's small portions.
Mona,
but Mona go for
it's small portions.
She won't triple portion.
According to the way things
I'm
going.
just saying, and I understand that, but for the price that you're paying for that food,
oh my God,
it's the experience.
Mona said, Mona,
you can go up there and sit down and look out the window. You don't have to.
Mona, you got high cheeks
and drink some water.
You got high cheeks, Mona.
I do have high cheeks. That's the Indian coming out of me.
Do they get higher according to how much food you eat?
Probably so. They get bigger.
Okay, then you don't need these. You need some small proportions.
I'm just saying, I'm not going to spend a lot of money on small food.
Mona, you going? Man, listen, whoever Mona man is, get her a bologna sandwich.
I would be happy with a bologna sandwich. I'm not picky.
Your man trying to give you an experience, and you.
And I understand. I had a great experience, just not with the food.
She's still lying, y'all. Like she got a man. I'm just going along with her. I'm going along with you, Mona. I'm going along with you. Because ain't nowhere in the world you got no man and you complain talking about you could have gave me that money.
I did not say that.
Talking about y'all need to know sometimes it's just better to eat at home.
It is sometimes.
Your food don't be having no seasoning on all the time.
My food is good.
Man, I done had it.
Well, you guys, anybody that done put my food in their mouth.
Mona, see that one talking about. See, that's how you know she ain't got no man. Mona. Your food don't always have no seasoning.
Man, my food have seasoning Tamika, all the time.
Have we not had Mona food all the time? She ain't had no seasoning on. You didn't have.
I'm gonna tell you which dish I didn't like and didn't have no seasoning.
See, there you go.
The green beans.
Okay, but watch this, Mona. Here you go. That ain't mean that you didn't cook it right. That mean each person have their own preference.
Right. Everything ain't for everybody.
So when you go to the restaurant, the way they do it, they may not like you. So what you do is tell them, hey, I need y'all to put some of this stuff on here. And if they don't want to do it, then don't go there. I think if you pay for something, I think you ought to be able to tell people how you want it.
Right.
Exactly. And if they get nasty with you, they ain't want you there anyway. Most restaurants don't be wanting black folks up in there. They just tolerate y'all.
Well,
they tolerate you.
I think they know that we're going to eat out regardless, though.
No,
well, a lot of them know that half of them ain't on the tip.
Mona,
they gonna be rude.
You saying black folk don't tip?
Most of them don't.
Mona,
I ain't gonna lie. I was a server before, so no, most of them don't.
Y'all come Mona address. I'm gonna tell y'all Mona address.
Yeah,
y'all go see Mona because Mona.
I'm
that
just
ain't
saying
true.
They don't know. It is true.
Think they don't know?
I've been a server before. I didn't know. When I when I used to go out to eat, I was thinking the servers made what everybody else
made.
They made
$2.75.
They make some of them make $2.16 an hour. So I didn't know that. So I wasn't aware because I wasn't working in no restaurant. So when I found out, I started tipping. But a lot of people are unaware of that.
Well, I'm reading a note over here that Mona wrote herself. Look, is it cheaper to cook at home or go out to eat every day?
Yeah.
I think it depends on the size of your family.
That's what I said.
It depends on what you eating.
And the reason I said that is because normally before inflation, you could go out and you could buy the food and your family can eat off that food for a couple of days.
Who want leftovers?
But now a lot of people
who want leftovers.
A lot of people
I don't want no leftovers.
But it depends on the dish.
Yeah, a lot of people eat leftovers. Some people eat leftovers for a week.
I don't want no leftovers.
It's your preference.
I don't want no leftovers.
It depends on the person.
I know, but this is the funny part. I don't want no leftovers, but my wife will give you a leftover in a minute. Talking about it tastes better.
It does.
It does.
The season sets in.
Yeah, that's the season of not want to cook.
Especially dressing. Yes.
Oh my goodness. Mona, your dress will probably taste like cornbread.
Oh, if you think so.
I'm saying. I mean, I don't know. Does it?
Nah, I mean, it has. You can taste the cornbread, but
I had some people dress it taste like cornbread. Texture? I mean, it tastes like cornbread.
No seasoning.
Nah,
mine is flavorful, just like me. Full of flavor.
I'm back, y'all. Let me see.
In season.
We back, y'all. Listen. So anyway, in the news, y'all, listen, get ready. It's a storm on the ocean and it's brewing and it's moving our way.
It is. It is.
If your soul not anchored in Jesus, surely you will drift away. Y'all get ready because the storm is coming. They say the storm is coming on Saturday. So don't skip church. Don't plan. See, let me tell y'all, before we came on the air, Mona already told me I may not be able to make it to church because the storm going to be there.
I did not.
Folks already planning, talking about, well, we got to see what the storm going to do if we going to come to the thing on Sunday evening.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's not
Why
supposed
do we
to
do
storm
that
on Sunday.
Why do we plan
ahead of time?
What we ain't going to
Well,
do?
this is my thing. Okay. People, you go where you want to go.
Mm-hmm.
So if it storms on Monday morning going to work, you going to work. I'm one of them kind of people. If I plan to go somewhere and plan to support people, I'm going no matter if it rains, sleet, and snow, because that's what I desire to do.
Okay.
So if you desire to do something, you're going to do it.
Well,
That's true.
I'm about to join Mona. Not me.
Well, it don't bother me.
Well, I was gonna go, but that war boy storming out there.
It's too cold.
Oh,
My door didn't sound right when I opened.
Well, I just feel like, I just truly feel like we want the same response.
to me, I ain't want to go anyway, so I need a good excuse. Oh, it's in the storm. It's storming. To me, I'm tell you, I think people do that when they really don't want to go anyway, and they just look for an excuse. They say it's gonna storm on Saturday, so Sunday may be rough.
Right.
Hold on a minute. The storm gonna be Saturday, not Sunday.
Well,
That's like church. If it look like it's finna rain, I ain't gonna make church today.
Might mess my head up.
Mm-mm. Now I'm gonna tell you something, though, Mona. Now Tamiko here talking.
Mm-hmm.
It
Have I
started
ever
raining. It started raining the other day.
Uh-huh.
It was the next day for Tamika got out the car.
Really?
Like
I didn't have an umbrella.
she won't miss the hair up, baby. I was like, man, you don't get out of this car. Come on here. Well, I be nobody knows.
I didn't have an umbrella, so therefore I sat there.
Oh.
But that's what people do when.
But I had the intentions. I was already prepared to be at the location. Once we got to the location, it rained. So therefore, I sat there until it slacked up. If I plan something, or I just feel like people need to get out of. People just do what. I mean, everybody has a prerogative to do what they want to do, but they feel salty if don't nobody support them when they doing stuff,
Y'all listen.
and that bothers me.
What? But somebody, do you not realize we live in a climate now that don't nobody care?
Yeah, people don't care.
Don't nobody care. Nobody
About
care that
nobody.
something bother you. Nobody care that something hurt your feelings. Nobody care that you don't like the food. Nobody
That's true.
cares. Nobody cares. Everybody now is all about self. Nobody cares.
So everybody's selfish.
Man, Mona's so selfish.
Don't say that. That's not true.
I want Mona Main to call in. Since you say she got a main, that bet if we would have asked your main, not your man, but your main, he'll tell you. He'll say, yeah, she is selfish.
I'm not selfish.
She done got took it at herself.
I don't feel like I am. I've been told I was, but I don't see it yet.
You don't see the selfishness.
No.
Well, my question for today is, and this is a $1 million question. Y'all done voted for Trump. Trump done laid y'all off. That's so funny to me. Y'all done voted for Trump. Trump done laid y'all off. Trump done rolled back all the climate control. Trump done killed everybody. Trump done put a 200% tariff on liquor that's coming from France and all this kind of stuff. He threatened to do all that. Ain't nobody upset but the folk that voted for him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand.
True. And the ones that is affecting, it seemed like those are the ones that voted for him.
And everybody that voted for Trump, most of them, they don't want to tell you that they messed up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, a lot of them going live saying they hate they ever done it.
They hate they ever voted for him.
Mm-hmm. They said it was the worst mistake of their lives.
Well, you told them before they voted. You say don't mess
F
around
and find
That's
out.
what you said. But I'm telling y'all, I done talked to people, and people are laughing about it, and people being honest about it.
Mhm.
People voted for Trump because they thought Trump was gonna get the black people, get the black people, get
And
the
lower
gay
them
people,
eggs.
get the black people, get the gay people, get the trans. It was all about get the trans, get the gays, get the lesbians, and get the black folk.
And it didn't go that way.
No, he didn't win more than that way. He didn't got the trans, he ain't got the gays, he ain't got the lesbian, and he ain't got the black folk. And now he going to the poor white folk.
Oh, let's not leave.
They feeling some type of way.
Oh, buddy, y'all welcome to being on the outside of the road. That's all I'm saying. And now the federal judge that made him, then told him, you got to get them for their job back.
Wow.
Boy, I'm talking about when white folk go to fight, all you do is stand back and watch. You ain't got to get in that. Don't get in that now. You just stand back and watch. You let
We
them
ain't got
do
no
that
dog
thing.
in that
I
race.
ain't got no dog in that race. Because, see, I ain't never had no federal job. I ain't never been a GS-14. I ain't never worked for the federal government and made $100,000 a year.
Me neither.
I ain't never had
None of us.
I ain't never did that. And then here's the thing: people that driving Teslas,
Mhm.
they never thought that Elon Musk would be the president.
Nah.
And Elon Musk on these Teslas, I don't care what nobody said. Let me tell y'all something. If you have a choice of buying a Tesla, I guarantee you once you find out that if you buy a Tesla, you can't trade it in without paying it off first. They don't carry over. They don't give you, okay, so if you go to Tesla and you want a new Tesla, this is what happened. Tesla tell you pay the car off first.
So pay the old car off
Pay
first.
the old car off first. We're going to give you something for your old car, but it's never enough to pay it off, pay the difference. So whatever the difference is, you got to pay that off. Then they let you trade in.
Wow.
That's crazy.
And it's a money racket scheme.
They don't even.
Well, what about the dude that Tesla slid into the river, ocean, or whatever there was?
He gonna get paid.
Really?
Man, listen. Then Tesla charge you $99 a month for your car to drive itself.
Really? What if you don't let it drive itself?
You don't pay it. You don't have to pay it. You don't have to worry about it.
Okay.
It's a feature on there, and it charges you $99.99 a month for you to have your little feature so that the car drive itself.
That's smart.
It'll keep more people to driving on it.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing: who wants to pay an extra $100? I done paid the arm and the leg for the car.
But some people got that money; they just want to spend it.
Well, I canceled mine.
I know you didn't.
Yes, I did. I said, I'm not paying no $100 for this. I bought the car.
Right.
You buy the car, they ought to give it to you free. Soon, and then Ford, I went and looked at my truck. I said, let me check it out. Let me see if Ford doing the same thing. So Ford, when you first buy the truck, they give it to you for 3 years.
Okay.
After the 3 years up, you got
pay.
to buy a subscription.
Okay.
That big clunk, nice riding truck, I ain't paying no money for the drive. It don't turn. All it does is go down the road.
Let's go straight.
Yeah, go straight. Man, I ain't finna do that. I'm driving my leg if I got to pay for it. Not even doing that. And I think people, and what people are upset about, Trump has rolled back this initiative about electric vehicles. So now the value, and I don't mind telling people, that's why I made a choice. When I bought my electric truck, I leased my truck. I did not purchase my truck. I leased my truck because I kind of figured that the market was unstable. Didn't know which way it was going. But now with our new president not believing, now this is the crazy part. This is oxymoron. This is oxymoron. You tell people that you don't support the new electric vehicles, it's taking away from jobs in America. You're going, but you got Teslas parked on the White House lawn.
He bought one, didn't he?
I don't know.
They say he bought one.
There you
Elon
go.
Probably gave him one.
You know he ain't bought nothing in the
I'm just saying what they said.
But they said
allegedly.
Yeah, exactly. You know he ain't bought nothing. That man don't pay no taxes. What do you think he gonna buy something and he don't pay no taxes? Please. But you telling people that electric vehicles are taken away from jobs in America, but then you bring them up and park them on the White House lawn. Yeah, I get it. But
That don't even make sense.
it makes no sense. And this has been the best thing for the media, because I promise you, every day, Mona go home now and you find out something that Trump done. Now, and what he's
Every
doing,
day.
he's making a lot of people pay attention.
Mm-hmm.
So did you not see the interview when he was talking about his election or whatever? He said they rigged the election so I could win.
See?
They say, how long are we going to allow this man to sit up here and tell us in our face what he has done?
Well, yeah.
That's wrong.
What you gonna do about it?
Nothing.
If you so last night, Bible class
Okay.
that you don't come to, Bible class that you said you were gonna come to. See, folk be just, people
tell you what you want to hear.
Trumpets
Really?
would tell you, I'm coming. I'm gonna start doing bad. I'm coming.
I am going to start doing
it ain't
better.
showed up yet. So we learned last night in the Bible, okay,
Mm-hmm.
James 4:17.
Okay.
It says that if you know good and not do good, then you sin.
Because you know better.
Because you ain't saying nothing about it. You ain't
Mm-hmm.
doing nothing about it. You know how many people sitting around watching this man mistreat people and ain't saying nothing about it?
Mhm.
Yes.
And then do it all in the name of God.
And they'll follow right along with him.
But doing it all in the name of God. In God we trust. How do you trust in God and you mistreating the poor people? That's what I don't understand.
That's Trump.
As we started out saying in the beginning, everybody is out for self.
Yeah. I believe it. Trump is very selfish. I think so, because he had to make sure he got all them people put in place so that they could follow along with everything he say.
Yeah, I mean, people they don't think about others, and then they get upset when you don't call their name out or you don't recognize them or do anything. Okay, who do you do? Do you ever do anything for anybody?
Wow.
That's the question of what you need to ask yourself before you get to talk about folks. What have I done for somebody? And did I do it because I wanted my name to be called?
Mm.
I don't know what Tamika talking about. Tamika gonna be mad at somebody, man. Like, man, y'all, we talking about Trump and Elon, and Tamika done went on there. Y'all, whoever Tamika talking to, y'all better get it straight. Because if not, she may fire y'all. Okay? She may call Donald Trump on you. Y'all better leave her alone. I'm telling you now, she'll start rocking too. When you go to rocking, it's about to be on, man. Hey, look, I'm sitting here like, ooh, we. And Mona, you sitting there.
Getting in there.
She getting in there. Somebody, whoever you are, I need you to fix that. Because Tamika said she ain't having it. She about sick of y'all. But Tamika, you know what? I like to tell people that's why I do what I want to do.
Right.
That way I ain't gotta feel bad. If I don't want to go, I ain't going. Nah, I don't owe nobody nothing. That's it.
That's true.
And then another way, I'm gonna tell you, because listen, my wife told me a long time ago, stop doing stuff expecting people to do it in return.
Yeah, everybody ain't gonna be like you.
She said, because you just a person that will always try to do, you always try to help. Matter of fact, they told me last night, you love on folks too hard. And when you love on folks hard, you expect people to love on you back, and people just not doing that.
Well, if you don't expect it, you can't be disappointed.
Well, if it's in your DNA, that's the way you are.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. If you do it, you just do it. You can't expect people to do it back.
Well, I can tell you what, and I would give everybody something to look at. Elon Musk, richest man in the world, finding out himself that people ain't got to stay loyal to you.
Oh,
No.
Tesla's car sales have dropped.
Mm.
People are no longer buying Teslas. They say people are like, forget you. We'll hit you in your pocket since you're so rich.
Hmm.
And
Okay.
car sales have gone down tremendously. In one day, he lost millions of dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars
Really?
in one day.
Well, they firing everybody. How they gonna pay for it?
Well, not only that, people say, I tell you what, since you want to be all that, we'll stop buying your car.
And that's what people do.
They
Yeah.
stop. They say, since you want to be the man, we'll stop buying your car. We don't care nothing about. And then, like you said, they said we don't care nothing about Trump talking about he gonna buy one. They said the same thing we said. He ain't paid for it. So Trump went on and said on March 11th, that's what you're talking about. On March 11th, Trump made an announcement. I'm going to buy a Tesla.
Yeah.
I'll buy an electric car. Man, you don't even drive yourself around. And once you become president, you don't even drive no more.
Guess he was gonna drive around the parking lot of the White House.
Right. They don't even let you drive no more. Them guys they take them everywhere they want to go.
Maybe they got a limousine.
A Tesla limousine?
Yeah.
I bet you. We're going to see. Well, not only that, the Trump administration is also everybody's upset with them because they're talking about rolling back climate policies. He's saying that the clean air, clean water, the climate action is just causing people money. It's costing the United States money. People losing jobs because of that. And he's going to push back. It's hurting the United States automakers and all that kind of stuff. He said he finna kill all that.
He finna kill clean air.
Okay, then. He said killing the mandate. You remember he came out with a mandate. You remember you used to have them cars that when you crank them up, you ain't smell number gas?
Yeah. Carbon monoxide.
Ooh, yeah.
He said he killing the mandate. He killing the mandate for less pollution from cars. They ain't got nothing to do. He don't care nothing about that. He killing that. So now he said because if he kill that, then this will push United States automakers to go back to doing what we do, making regular cars. He said, but with those emissions, with all of those pollution rules in place, then everybody started making these electric cars. So he said he's getting rid of that so people can go back to making
regular cars.
Regular cars.
Okay, then.
I ain't got a problem with it.
I don't either, because I don't want an electric car.
You don't want an electric car?
Well, let me tell you about my daughter and my wife.
Okay.
So we happened to go to Mississippi. And we went to Mississippi to see our family. So we're riding, and I'm gonna tell y'all something now. If you ain't never ridden in an electric car, the best riding vehicle is a electric Ford F-150. That's the best riding vehicle on the market. Okay. But here's the downfall. You can't charge everywhere because they don't have chargers everywhere. So in Mississippi, they making a fool out of folks. And I said it publicly. In Cleveland, Mississippi, where we're from, they had a charger there that charged 12 kilowatts per hour. 12 kilowatts.
Okay. So it took for.
And you want to charge people per kilowatt?
Oh, wow.
You would be. That truck told me that when I plugged it in, now this was on a Friday, it told me my truck would be full by Sunday.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So guess
12,
what?
I was like, okay,
12.
Many.
So what I had to do, I had to figure out. Grenada said that they had a Tesla charger, which is like 50-something miles away. I had 58 miles left. Drove on the Tesla thing. It didn't show up that it was available, but I'm saying, hey, it's over there. I've seen it.
Okay.
Well, you need to start listening to technology. If it tell you that it's not available, it's not available.
It was out of order.
Good, got over there, plug thing. It was out of order.
Oh, wow.
So guess what? I had to go to another charger, which calls ChargePort. ChargePort charge you 59 cents per kilowatt.
So I'm in a kill.
When I got
Sound like it.
when I got through charging, I had spent $40
Okay.
to charge my truck, but it took forever in a day.
But if it was all the way full.
Yeah, but it took forever in a day. You can take a 4-hour trip and it'll turn to a 6-hour trip in an electric vehicle.
Okay.
My daughter said, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I got back in the truck. Her and her mom had a meeting while I was outside. Well, Dad, I'm gonna tell you now. If we going anywhere, I'm not riding with y'all. If y'all going in an electric vehicle. And her
She was like waiting.
Did it traumatize her?
And her mama said, me either. So I was looking at, I done moved up to Mona 6. I got 6 grandkids.
Okay.
I'm trying to catch up with you on 6.
Right.
So
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
when you got 6 grandkids and all your grandkids want to be with you, you got to have a vehicle to hold everybody.
So you got to get a van.
So I got to I'm getting me an Escalade. So I got an excuse to get an Escalade now. So I'm going to go get me an Escalade. But every time I go out there, I get sticker shock. And because I look at the price and I get back in the truck. And I say, I've been doing that for 10 years.
Oh,
I'm talking about
you
morning.
waiting on the price to go down.
I've been looking at the Escalade for 10 years. I've been here 6 years,
Mhm.
and the church will tell you, I've been talking about the Escalade since I got here. Prior to that, I was talking about every time I go to the Cadillac dealership, I get out the car, I be feeling good, and I walk over and I look at that truck, and then that price slap me in my face. I get right back in that truck and leave.
You gonna get an electric one?
I want an electric one, but I was leading to that part. So Knox said,
No.
you ain't buying no electric truck. Not for us to ride in. We're not doing that no more.
That's what you're not going to
She
do.
said, now you can get you an electric vehicle to ride in, but don't get nothing for us to ride in. She said, I'm sick of this.
It can be kind of tiresome, I guess.
Oh my God.
A little weary.
It's for, I done came to the conclusion, electric vehicle for local travel. Because I don't spend no money. You spend a little money during the week if you ain't going nowhere.
Right.
But if you get on that road,
It's expensive.
it's just that weight.
But it's just like paying for gas.
Yeah.
It's cheaper.
But the difference is cheaper, but you get more mileage. But the problem is you got to sit there and wait for the car to charge.
Right.
And then you're gonna spend extra money because if you just sitting there, 9 times out of 10, they put it in a parking lot where you got to go eat or shop or something.
Yeah.
Well, all I know that's the going thing right now. So, and another thing people are upset about. So Ukraine met with Trump
Mm-hmm.
assistance with Marco Rubio.
Okay.
They met with Marco Rubio, and they decided to sign a ceasefire deal.
Okay.
Russia bombed them after they signed the deal.
No.
Trump told Russia that he's going to impose financial tariffs and other things on them if they don't agree. Putin put on his war clothes
Oh, Lord.
and went to Kush. He went to Kerch over there, the region of Kerch, where they took back from the Ukrainians. He's showing them, I ain't studying y'all. It's time to go to war.
Well.
But Trump them just dogged the man out from Zelensky. They just dogged him out for coming to the White House with his war clothes on.
And then dress accordingly.
Yeah, he said, man, we in war. I don't have time to put a suit on.
Right.
But
And that makes sense.
and Putin just put on his war clothes and said, man, I don't care nothing about no peace deal y'all talking about. Now, what are we gonna do about that?
I'm not going to dress up for you.
Now, what we gonna do about that is the $1 million question.
I don't know. I don't know. That's some deep stuff.
It
They
is
talking about the monster nukes and stuff.
right. You got a lot of stuff going on, y'all, and people are not paying attention to it. But one of the things that we talked about, and we want to talk about it again, is it okay for you to be honest with your friend? And is someone you're really your friend if they're not honest with you?
Is it okay to be honest with your friend?
Mhm.
You should be.
Well, what if you can't be honest? Like you, we can't be honest with you. Get mad.
Who, me?
Yeah.
You think so?
Uh-huh.
Really?
Yeah. So then now what do we do?
Just let me be mad.
But if we your real friends, should you not spend the time trying to get you to?
You should. That's why I said just let me be mad. Tell me the truth.
But then you stop talking.
Well, I think it's okay. I mean, I think you should be able to tell them the truth. And even when they get mad or get in their feelings or whatever, most people are listening, even if they don't respond. And if they do respond, they don't want to hear the truth or they don't want to seek change, even being a friend.
And it could be the delivery too.
The delivery of how you tell them.
Mm-hmm. Because some stuff can't be received.
What do you mean?
I'm just speaking for me personally. Like somebody could tell me something.
Mhm.
And it could be the whole truth.
Nothing but the truth. I knew you were gonna say it.
But if they deliver it to me in a way I can't receive it, I just don't receive it. But later on, I'll be like, okay. But at that moment, no, I'm not gonna receive it.
Well, I'm one of those listeners. I may not respond then, but I'm listening. and I try to work on me.
Mhm.
But people be wanting you to immediately change, even with the truth. You know what I'm
that
saying?
ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, ain't nobody doing it.
It can happen, but
I don't see it happening.
9
immediately.
times out of 10, it's not gonna happen.
What do you think?
I think both of y'all full of
Full of what?
excuses.
No.
When
Excuses.
I don't think
Because
that's
let me
an
tell you something.
excuse.
It don't matter. If
how's
folks
that
tell
an
you,
excuse?
when people tell you the truth, you ain't got to accept it. You accept it. Now, whether you change or not,
That's what I said.
You
You be
accept
mad.
it.
You gonna be mad.
Oh, you hear it. When
But
it's-
then you think about it. You go and think
Right.
about it,
you
and you be
ain't got
like,
you ain't got
they
to think
were
about
right.
it. When they hit you, one thing about it, when somebody owe you some money, they know they owe you. And when you see them, it's automatically brought to their attention. You don't have to say nothing.
Right.
So when people hit you with the truth, you can argue up and down that they wrong. But in your heart and in your mind, you be like, dang, they sure right. But you'll never let them know.
No.
Yeah, I mean, that's just we are stubborn, selfish people.
Right.
Now, if I know that I did something wrong to you,
Mhm.
I know I did something wrong to you. And when you told me about it, I know I did. I
You
knew
knew
I did
about
something
it.
wrong about it.
Just didn't want to
People-
admit it.
People kill me with those excuses. I didn't. You knew that you were talking to me crazy. You knew you had an attitude. You knew your voice was elevated. You knew all this. I ain't had no attitude. Yes, you did, because you got one now. Like, you know, you talk to people, they go to shaking their head. I ain't got no attitude. Well, why you
people
shaking
say
your
I
head?
have attitude. And I don't. I know I don't be having attitude.
God, please. Listen, the other day, Mona, the equipment wasn't acting right. And I said, Mona, yes.
She was proper.
I said, Mona said, what do you want me to do? I said, first of all, I want you to lose your attitude. I don't have an attitude. Yes, you do. You didn't have an attitude with me, but you were frustrated with the computer.
Yes.
But you had an attitude.
I didn't notice I had attitude.
No, what people do is you didn't have an attitude with me,
Mhm.
but you was feeling away because you were frustrated with the computer. Well, guess what? What if I didn't know that you were frustrated with the
And
computer?
you thought it was aimed towards you.
Exactly. So we have
And that's
to be
what happens.
careful.
That's what happens.
We have to acknowledge, yeah, I'm feeling away. And so you could come in, okay, let's prime example. People like to not think about this.
Mhm.
Your car note due,
Right.
your house note due. You
Rent,
just found out.
light bill.
Yeah, you just found out that you really didn't pay that light bill that you thought you paid, because all us do that we thought we paid a bill, and the month will come up and you say, dang,
Did
I
I
knew
pay
I.
that?
Yeah. Now you look and say, I got some extra money, boy. This been a good month. And then when your light bill come out, it'll have an extra light bill on it. And you're like, huh? And then what gets you is they won't tell you that you missed the bill. They'll just say your cutoff date. And then they'll turn and put everything into that one cutoff date.
Right.
Now you got light bill your light's about to be cut off,
Mhm.
your house note due or your rent due, your car note is due, and you just got a call from the school to say that your child just got in trouble. And then you walk in the office and we say, good morning,
Or your child need to pay a fee.
or got to pay a fee.
Yeah.
And you come to work and everybody's like, good morning. You like, that's how you look at people like, why you got attitude? I don't have no attitude. Yes, you do. No, I don't. People don't know all this stuff going on in your life.
Right.
You never know what somebody's going through.
That's why you have to be honest with people and say, listen, I'm telling y'all now, today's not a good day for me because I got a lot going on with me right now. And I promise you, if I say something, it may come out the wrong way. I got a lot of pressure on me. And it ain't nothing against you. And I think if you tell your friends this up front, your friends ought to be able to receive that and say, hey, how can I help you? What's wrong? And what can I do to help you?
People just don't communicate anymore.
No.
But the main people go back to what Tamika just said. If you know you're not coming, why lie and say you're coming?
Well, maybe you have intentions.
No, I can tell you now if I'm coming or not. I know I ain't coming. Because stuff that I want to do, I don't remember. If I forget something, I really don't want to do it. Think about it. Something that you really want to do,
You don't forget.
something that you really, really want. And I didn't overslept one time, and I said, God dog it. I done missed
See
it.
how that happens?
Well, it was another time that I really want to do something. I woke up early.
Well, yeah, but sometimes your body don't allow you to wake up.
I think last night my body died on me last night. Until my Mona, it died on me. Tamika, I got home by late, and after traveling, teaching Bible class, playing with my grandbaby looked at me like something wrong with him, because I was over there. My body's like done for.
Yeah, your body let you know when it's time to sit down.
But I think
be still.
But I go back, I think friends ought to be honest with friends. And I think if I can't be honest with you, you're really not my friend.
You should be able to be honest with everybody. Friends or not.
What they saying, Mona? Because I can't read that far.
Hello, family. And a rich text, good doctor.
That was the James I was trying to speak of.
Hey, y'all. Well, speak to the people when they be speaking to you.
Hey, y'all.
Man, folks be speaking to you being
I
nice.
just seen it. Hello, people. How are y'all doing today?
Thank y'all.
Thank you for tuning in to 105.1 FM.
Yeah,
and
thank
105.9.
Listen, in Dothan, Alabama, it is so hot down there. Oh, my goodness, Mona, it is so hot. It was so hot down there. Oh, Tamika,
so the humidity is different, right?
It's hot.
It is different.
And Tamika had a coat on.
No.
Just looking like she her 2 times 2 ain't working.
Tamika, you was cold?
Listen.
That girl had a big old coat on.
I'm waiting to
looking
get my
like
iron count back up.
I thought I was gonna take her by the place, see if we can get a check.
Because she had a jacket on.
Had a coat. There ain't no jacket. She had a coat on. I said, you're gonna be musty.
And I wasn't.
I thought about you, Mona. I thought she was gonna go in the restroom.
Go to the bathroom.
Go to the bathroom, wash your butt on.
I didn't have to do that.
So friends should tell friends the truth. You know, friends should tell the truth.
That's true.
That's why I went on Gabe. I said, girl, you're gonna be busted. Because it's hot.
But at the same time, when you have problems and you can't stay warm, it's a difference.
Still gonna be musty. You got a problem. You got 2 problems now. You can't stay warm. You're still musty.
Nah.
Should you tell your friend? You tell your friend their breath stink. I heard a woman at church.
Oh yes.
I heard a woman at church say, if I give you a peppermint, that means you need it.
Yeah. If I give you one of these, you know what's up.
Don't say you don't want none. I'm trying to help you. You put this in your mouth. Don't eat it. Don't chew it either. Just let it soak there.
And that's the point where you don't have to ask for it. They just be, you want some gum? You want some peppermint?
Exactly.
Well, I let all these questions out to ask the question. The reason why I asked this because the girl by the name of Dawn Robinson, everybody remember Dawn from En Vogue. Hold on to your love.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she actually just came out and said that she has been living in her car.
And that was hard for her to say. You could tell and when she was recording herself, she was just like, I'm going to just go on and say it. She said, I've been living in my car. I said it.
Yeah, so she's been living in her car. But why is it that she have friends, but she can't be honest with her friends?
Because she's embarrassed.
But your friends,
Prideful.
your friends, Mona.
They supposed to be your friends. Who's? They might not be no real friends.
Mona, you just got Cash App. How much was it?
I ain't get no Cash App.
Mona just got Cash App. Girl.
I did
Look
not.
at Mona.
That's for our lunch today.
Tamika, we finna get something. That's what I'm finna say. Go on, Mona, check it right now.
I did not get no Cash App.
Hold on. Let me play some music. Come on, Mona. Tell her what it is. Here you go, y'all. Mona just got a Cash App.
I did not. I didn't get
Don't try to delete it. Look at try to get out the page so we won't see.
I did not get a Cash App.
That's what I'm saying. You ought to be able to be honest with your friends.
You should.
I mean, come on, Mona. You just got a Cash App. You should be able to tell us that, hey, I ain't gonna give y'all none, but I did get one.
No, I didn't. I don't know what you saw. Maybe it was a notification from Cash App saying they're gonna take some money out.
Have you ever had somebody so nosy they be trying to read so hard and get it all wrong?
Or listen.
I know I've been trying to listen so hard.
And then go back and tell a totally different story.
That ain't what.
Well, they ain't even look. They could be part of the conversation. Go back and tell a different story.
You finna get to me. Stop. boy, you listen. Y'all leave. I don't know what y'all did to me. Her iron low or something because she mad.
It really is low.
Y'all better leave Tamika
What
alone.
how,
Her iron low got her mad.
so when you're iron low, you get mad.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. When anything in your body throw it off, it throw everything
It
off.
does. Chemical reaction.
Everything off. So
Chemical
go back to what we was talking
imbalance.
about, Don Robinson.
Uh-huh.
I don't think she had no real friend.
I think she probably do, but she tried to, because they have done shows since in 3 years. So I don't think she's been telling people.
I think it was pride.
But-
It could be pride, but I think she was embarrassed.
But if it's your friend, Mona, your friend, if your friend, I'm talking about your true friend,
Yeah, I mean, your friend look at you in a certain way,
not your real friend.
But
and
she
then
probably-
she probably be like, "Okay, I can't tell them. I ain't no way I could tell them that."
Or she could have been in that place before, and they probably told her, "Get your stuff together" before, and she just like, "No, I can't go back telling them that." I mean, it's
Yeah, but she was. I mean, I felt so bad for her.
I mean, but your friend, you ought to be able to tell your friends the truth.
Well, like, they was talking about it on the show this morning, and the brat was like, she's trying to reach out to her.
Right, because your real friends, I'm gonna give you a prime example. When Boosie went to jail,
Mhm.
okay? When Boosie got out of jail, man, who was it? Some celebrity rapper gave Boosie $80,000.
Was it T.I.?
T.I.,
I don't know.
that was T.I.
Was it T.I.?
T.I. called, listen, Boosie got out of jail. He knew Boosie didn't have no money.
Mhm.
He didn't ask him no questions. He just got up, shot the man, $80,000, done deal.
I feel like if you've been in that position
you
and you know it, and you are a true friend to somebody, you gonna help them out because you didn't. Maybe somebody didn't help him out when he needed it,
Mhm.
and he was like, "Hey, if I see somebody like that, I'm gonna help him out."
Well, most of us don't have true friends. We have people that's takers, always taking,
Mhm.
don't never give. I always ask myself, I say, do I have anybody that I can call that I need something I can get from? Because most people take but never give.
And so you don't feel like you have friends like that.
Well, they may not be on the
Look,
same.
Mom.
Well, they may not be on the same caliber of giving
Mona,
that
watch
you're
this.
on.
That's how you.
They ain't got to be on the same caliber, but listen, Tamika, if you had, if sometimes people don't need money,
Right.
they just need somebody to come through. Sweat equity.
Mhm.
Sweat equity is just as good as money. Okay,
Just being there.
okay. I use Tamika for example.
Mhm.
Tamika ain't finna give you no money. Now she'll say she ain't got none, then she'll turn around and go buy something.
That's not true. No, that's definitely not true.
Mona, let me tell you, I promise you. I said the other day to me, I ain't got much, but I ain't got money. And then that day, I look. I said,
No, that ain't true.
I mean, you did. And
No,
then,
no,
and
no,
look,
no, no,
Mona,
no. That ain't even
Mona,
true.
then when I said something about it, Mona, then she go cash it.
Well, I mean, but things that you want, I mean, or things that you've
Oh.
already gotten, but it's not that I had money. I just wanted that at that time.
Now, like I was saying, Tamika ain't give you no money, but you can count on Tamika to do whatever she can, sweat equity to help you.
Oh yeah, I couldn't agree with that.
Now, here's the deal. Mona ain't gonna give you no money, and Mona ain't gonna give
I can't believe you said that. I would,
Tamika,
if I could do it, I
can
would
you
do it.
count
But
on-
I ain't gonna give you no
can
money.
you count-
but- I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna give you no money because I ain't got none.
Can
But-
you count? Tamika, how many times have Mona told you had no money, then go in her pocket and pull out a rod of money?
No, I have never.
Well, I ain't never seen her pull out no money.
Mona's
See.
so cold with it, she'll go. Mona will tell you she broke and then come in here with a bag. And say, Mona, what happened? Well, I had $5. Well, Mona, you could have shared that $5 with somebody else. And then you say, Mona, can you do that? Well, my back hurting. I woke up this morning and my back was hurting me, and
Don't
and,
forget my knee.
and then look, And then she hit you. I got to go to the doctor. I just found out I got to check my levels again. Like, you have, but it's like that. People need people they can count on. And if you don't
you can
have
count
money,
on me, not for no money, but
man, you count on you just like you count on the weather here. Like the meteorologist here. You never know. It's according to how you wake up. People want folks to be solid. Okay, I ain't tell nobody. You can say what you want to say about Tamika Tubb. I can count on Tamika to do what she got to do. Sweat equity. Now she don't give you the money. I count on her for that now.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd like to pay for what if you try to say that I ain't gonna, I don't need
See what I'm
it.
talking about? She said she gonna pay for her stuff now, but she ain't gonna give you no money. But on the other hand, Mona ain't gonna give you no money. Mona ain't gonna pay for nothing, and Mona ain't no. Mm-mm. We had a show, and Mona had to pick up some stuff. Mona came to work late because she had picked up some stuff the day prior.
You know
that was Sunday.
I had surgery on
See,
my back. I can't be picking up stuff like that.
So, in all that being said, all truth to this side, we playing, but for real, this woman probably felt like that she had nobody that would come through for her, and they would judge her and say, "You mismanage your money.
Right.
Why did you get in this one?
And
How did you end up being like this?" Right.
And you got to think about it when you going through something like that. Your state of mind got to be everywhere. You know, you got to be like, I ain't got nobody. Like you just said, I don't have nobody. I can't depend on nobody. And if I tell somebody, they're going to go and tell somebody else. And
it won't even be the fact of telling somebody else. A lot of people, if you go, if I come to you, tell you what I'm going through, hey, Mona, I ain't got nowhere to stay. You going to say, well, you work every day, but you don't know everything that went behind me working.
That's true.
So it could have been a situation like that where the friends that she thought she truly had, or she knew she had, they're going to tell you what you should have done, what you could have done, and everything else.
That's true.
And she don't want to hear all that.
Well, I'm like this. If I see you flaunting and doing all that kind of stuff, I'm going to tell you sell one of your cars or sell your house, do something.
Well, she may not even had anything to sell.
She might not, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, I just think friends, people use that word so loosely because I had someone to say, friend, I got you. And Lord, they still. Now they won't even answer the phone.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, y'all, you tuned into the lunchtime. You tuned into the lunchtime hour with the old school preacher.
The church secretary.
And the choir president.
Hey, we talking about should you be honest with your friend? Hey, make sure you tell a neighbor, tell a friend. Lock us in and rip the knob off because we on V105.9 The Vibe and 105.1 FM, the music muscle of the shows. We'll be right back after this.
All right.
What's next? Got my mind on some group sex. Where you going, baby? I ain't even through yet. Do it like a true vet. Love it how I do it to you. In and now, make it good to you. Remember me?
It's still banging crypto from the intro. Nigga, what they in for? Hold up. Who was that trying to come through? Step back, I get my check 1, 2. It's still banging crypto from the intro. Nigga, what they in for? Hold up. Who was that trying to come through? Step back, I get my check 1, 2. Cinematic, right back at it. Talk the walk and walk out that static. I am the extra dramatic. When he popped back, everybody scattered. Didn't matter. I was there from the get-go. Moving heavyweights, Plisco. Rookies and cookies from Frisco. Put him in the box, Nabisco. We the funk that killed disco. I showed you how to go and get this dough. And I'm the reason why you're fucking with this hoe. But don't thank me, that's how the shit go. It's still banging crypto from the intro. Nigga, what they in for? Hold up, who was that trying to come through? Step back, I get my check 1, 2. It's still banging crypto from the intro. Nigga, what they in for? Hold up, who was that trying to come through? Step back, I get my check 1, 2.
Turning to me, licking your nipples, fucking your doggy style to the instrumental. Hands up, all up inside your head, I can stand up. Eyes open, I don't plan to bust. Just hold on, baby, let me zone in. What do you mean? Can you scream? Let it go, be out. How does it feel? Got a nigga like stealing you. To keep going down, fucking like I'm killing you. Let's go and never fail, baby. Is it down ready? 2 shots at the See, lick a nigga down, silly. Your body next to me, I can touch you inside. You'll cry so good when the nigga leave. You'll die.
It's still banging crypto from the intro. Nigga, what they hitting for? Hold up, who was that trying to come through? Step back, I get my check 1, 2. It's still banging crypto from the intro. Nigga, what they hitting for? Hold up, who was that trying to come through? Step back, I get my check 1, 2. Yeah.
Yo,
Chuck, good looking on the beat. Forever P.
red man, my
All you
nigga.
see is crooks. About to go in, son. Look, red bones and red bottoms. Like Red Bull, we gon' give them wings, we red dot them. Candy rappers, send them in. We red hot them, headshot them. Go against my grain, get head problem. Big dummy garbage rappers, we red fox. Shoot an actor in hot depth in red box. Tip the scales in my favor, stay in your top 10. If life's like a triple beam, I'm weighing my options.
Red man, my nigga. Who else? A double OG in the
105.1.
The music muscle of the shows.
Mona, you picked the wrong song, man.
I know.
I can't stand it. I can't stand that East Coast rap, that West Coast rap. I mean, that's that West Coast rap.
Yeah,
I
that's
do
West
not
Coast.
like West Coast rap. I can't. And I ain't see how Snoop got famous.
Do you not?
Off Gin and Juice, that's about it. Because the other,
Doing
I
the
can't,
crip
man.
walk or whatever they call
I
it.
can't nothing about no crip walk. I'm from Mississippi. We don't care nothing about no crip walk. We care about David Banner's from Mississippi. Who else from Mississippi? The Blues is from Mississippi. Who else?
I don't know.
I don't either.
Y'all so pitiful. Y'all don't know. Y'all should know all the celebrities that came out of Mississippi
Why?
because we're famous.
I don't know. I know David Banner.
BB King
do know.
came out of Mississippi.
You sure?
Muddy Waters.
Oh,
and
well,
most of
you
these
was
people
talking.
came.
I thought you was talking about now.
I
Oh,
thought
you
some
talking rappers?
Yeah.
Even rappers right now. Some rappers that came out of Mississippi.
Like who?
Mm-hmm.
I know some.
Okay, I tell you what. I know one. Rick Ross.
He's from Memphis,
He's from Mississippi. He's from Clarksdale, Mississippi.
Mississippi. Okay.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, Clarksdale, Mississippi.
Mm.
Yeah. So who else?
Lil J Brown.
Who is Lil J Brown?
I don't know.
I don't know. Tamika reading out the book. She done got smart on you trying to go over there. She went over there and looked it up.
Who else, Tamika?
I know none of these rappers. Big KRIT.
Mm-mm.
See?
I ain't never heard of
The
him.
only person I knew was David Banner
Yeah, David Banner.
Okay.
and Soulja Boy
Soldier Boy,
Oh, I
right.
didn't know he was
Soldier
from
Boy is from
Mississippi.
Grenada, Mississippi.
Okay.
Yeah.
and
Matter of fact, I bought a house in Grenada and his grandma stayed next door.
Okay.
I've heard of Silas. Dear Silas.
Never heard of him.
Silas.
Mm-hmm.
Worth It. He sang Worth It.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Huh?
You know that little dude that sung Worth It.
No.
You ain't got to be perfect.
Yeah.
You just got
Girl,
to
you
be
worth-
worth it.
Girl, you worth it?
Yeah.
You from Mississippi?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, we met him. So we was at a game. We went to a football game at Jackson State.
It's
So-
exactly where he's from.
So Sister Knox and I, my wife and I was on the sideline, right? So he walks up to her and everybody's like, is that your son? They kept on asking her, was that her son?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That's Mississippi music. That's down south.
Who is that?
That's David Banner. It's a difference. You hear the difference in the sound?
Hmm.
See?
I thought it was Jock.
Well, he got Jock on there. You know, we
Okay.
call Jock on there. You know, but you hear it though. You hear the sound different.
Right.
Got a hip in my engine, 26-inch rims. Got fadeaway money, I'm balling out the gym. Got my old school.
We ain't with that all that.
Well,
West
David
Coast.
Banner done turned into a zaddy.
What is that? Let's talk
What's a
about it.
zaddy, Mona?
He done turned into a zaddy.
That mean-
What is
got a
a
lot of kids or
zaddy?
something?
Nah.
What is a zaddy? Okay.
A
Y'all,
good-looking older man.
We talking about that's why you ain't got no man. So
I just say he done turned into a zaddy.
That's what y'all know.
That's a compliment.
So y'all, we talking about should your friend tell your friend the truth. So I'm finna tell Mona the truth. Mona, you can't be on here talking, folks, if you got a man talking about David Banner turned to a zaddy.
He turned into a zaddy. Yeah. People call him a zaddy. I don't call him zaddy.
Mona, if your man don't look better than David Banner, don't do him like that.
My man look way better than David Banner.
Okay, then.
Well, show us a picture.
He is zaddy too.
Oh, all right then.
Well, they say zaddies are stylish.
Yeah.
Who?
Zaddies are stylish.
Oh.
And they have that swag.
Oh, well, I'm a zaddy. I'm a big zaddy. Big Zaddy is my name. Y'all better recognize. Because I put on for the city.
God.
Yeah, they preserved and very attractive, fashionable, and has a certain swag of confidence.
I will put my name back. Everybody.
Oh my God.
For all your haters, I'm a Zaddy.
All right.
I
didn't learn me a new word today.
So it's not daddy anymore, it's zaddy.
Zaddy.
Oh, okay then. Oh, that's fun. Y'all so crazy.
God.
Y'all crazy. Hey, listen, colleges just called us. Well, we went on break. We missed your call. Give us a call back. That's right. 256-365-1000. That's 256-365-1000. Give us a call back.
While we're waiting, I got some good news.
What you got?
Okay, so I was strolling through Facebook and stuff like that. Guess what I heard?
What you heard? Through Facebook, you heard it.
Yes.
What you heard?
R. Kelly made a call and he sung a song.
Mm.
It was so amazing. Let me just tell you the backstory. Y'all know Chris Brown got R&B Song of the Year and his award.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's Residuals. So Tank got on there. Tank is all R&B. Tank is all about R&B. He's trying to bring R&B back. So he was like, I'm going to do a challenge. If I had a verse on Residual, this is how it'd be. Tank killed it.
High song, go sing a little bit.
He can play it. I'm a little raspy right now. I got to save my voice for Sunday. So anyway, Tank did it. Tank sound good. Zacardi, all them got on it. It's pastors. They was like, the country dudes are really showing the Christian Jews. Listen to this.
This call will be recorded and subject to monitoring at any time.
Look
To
at
accept this call, press 5. You may begin speaking now.
I got 2 minutes. Let's go. First, I want to thank my fans for being the realest. Now let's get down to business on this breezy remix. Had to make this phone call just to let you know you ain't shit. It's questions on my mind. It's questions on my mind. You're still selling my music, making all this money. Don't even send shit to my books for commentary, no. Though I'm in this place, I know I don't deserve this. There's questions on my mind. There's questions on my mind. Did I build you up? Build you up when I wrote you off? Those years. How you not gonna show me love? Show me love. And I'm not talking about no cheat. Tell me who's getting all my checks? Where's my money at? Tell me who's getting paid for my crime? All of that's supposed to be mine. Oh, who gave you 34 years? Who made you billions of dollars?
Yeah.
Who put the R in the R&B spreading is killing me and myself, making me all of damn it. Tell me who's getting all of mine? Who's getting all of mine? Residuals.
Woo!
Man!
Did he not kill it?
Kelly
He
killed
ate it.
He killed him with the truth, though.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
So he won, hands down.
Man, but I ain't talking about that. I'm just talking about what he's saying.
Yes.
The words were deep.
The
Fire.
man
Fire.
said, who done made y'all all this money? Who wrote you all those hits?
Who put the R in R&B?
And you won't even put none on my books for the commissary.
Exactly. That's exactly what we're talking about.
Now, that's what I'm talking about. Friends.
Mm.
Man, everybody that Kelly, anything that Kelly got on, he blew it up.
Mm.
He did.
Now,
he sung a song about 3 little bears and it went.
Excuse me, Mr. Big. Mr. Big, you need to be over there. Kelly,
exactly.
Kelly
he brought
book.
you back to life.
Exactly. Because you when he had that young wife, is one of R. Kelly.
Mm.
Kelly Price. All of
Kelly,
them.
exactly. His book should never run out.
It shouldn't for real. And that's what he's telling people.
Well, they're not thinking about him.
Man. Whew, that was it right there. Mona.
Hmm.
You didn't hit something with that.
I'm telling you.
Who song? Who music was
It's
that?
Chris Brown's song.
And I'm like,
and it's a beautiful song. I'm serious. It's a beautiful song.
But he sounds so good singing it.
I know, right?
Man, I got
He sounds good singing anything.
Look at Mom.
I'm just throwed off.
David Chappelle.
David Chappelle what?
You didn't see that skit on David Chappelle.
No.
He said R. Kelly could sing a song about anything. And he made a song. You just gotta, we'll look at it after the show.
This call is from.
You gotta play it again, don't you? Look,
Okay,
look.
play it one more
Recorded
time.
and
For all
subject
you
to-
haters out there, this is for R. Kelly.
Free Kells.
Donald Trump out, you might well let
You
Kelly
go and look for him, Mike.
Man.
Let's go. First, I wanna thank my fans for being the realest. Now let's get down to business on this breezy remix. Had to make this phone call just to let you know you ain't shit. It's questions on my mind. It's questions on my mind. You're still selling my music, making all this money. Don't even send shit to my books for commentary, no. Though I'm in this place, I know I don't deserve this. There's questions on my mind. There's questions on my mind. Did I build you up? Build you up? When I wrote you all those years. How you not gonna show me love? Show me love. And I'm not talking about no cheat. Tell me who's getting all my checks? Where's my money? Tell me who's getting paid for my crime? All of that's supposed to be mine. Oh, who gave you 34 years? Who made you billions of dollars? Who put the R in the R&B sweating? Who's killing me and myself, making me holler? Damn it. Tell me who's getting all of mine? Who's getting all of my residuals? I just need to know. Tell me who. They just called Rick. I gotta go.
And it just made it even better. He did it on a phone. Come on now.
That man bad.
Give him his props. Tyrese posted it.
Okay.
Tyrese always said that he don't care. You know, if R. Kelly did what he did, he needs to be where he at. But you cannot take away from him that he is the king of R&B.
Take away his talent.
Getting all my love.
That's deep, though.
Baby, we've been through enough. I think we need some healing.
He did.
How did I think moving on would help escape the feeling?
That's Mario, y'all.
The thought of someone else getting what I was loving is killing me often. Can we please stop this? He might be good on paper, but you know I'm the realest. Oh, and if you're coming, girl, you know I can get you to double digits. So forgive me for all my mistakes. I need you back home. I know where we went wrong. You know where we went wrong. But we could build it up, so that it won't wash away. Build it up, if we build it up. Promise you.
Mona. Do Tank next. Do my next version. They heard you.
No.
Do Tank next. Tank ain't got nothing on Kelly.
No.
Ain't got nothing.
No.
Kelly,
Tank just started it.
I'm
R.
still
Kelly,
stuck
he
on
killed it.
I'm still stuck on what Kelly said.
Okay, yeah. Everybody else is talking about a female. Did you not hear in his song? He said, "I'm not talking about no chick."
Nah, he ain't talking about his money.
That's
Who
what he's
getting-
talking about. His
getting his
residuals.
residuals? Who is that?
Should've held me down, now you're watching me from afar. Ooh, he don't waste no time. Stay protecting my heart, yeah. Well, you stay on my mind. Cause you ran out of time. Late night.
So our question is, it still is, why is it, and what the question was, can you be honest with your friend? Can you just be honest with your friend? Can you be honest with your friend? If you're a real friend, you ought to be honest with them.
Well, people can't be honest with themselves, so better yet, their friends. I mean, people just have too much.
Who ain't honest with themselves?
A lot of people. A lot of people.
Explain that. What do you mean?
Well, I'm just saying, you know, sometimes people just feel like they got it going on. You ain't being honest with yourself, and you already know you're struggling. You ain't got it going on.
Man, even in my struggle, I got it going on.
Oh.
You ain't got it going on in your struggle?
I got it.
Are you not a survivor?
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely a survivor.
So why is it that even in my struggle, I still got it going on?
Listen, I guess I was repeating something I heard.
What do you think?
What?
Mona done forgot what we talking about. Mona into the music.
No, Mono they're saying, well, what you mean? What you think, Mono? I mean, what do you mean? Tamika said people not being honest with themselves, so they can't be honest with us. I still think you ought to be. I don't think you just trust people anymore. People are selfish.
Definitely don't.
And you be honest with people about things, they ain't even do them go tell somebody else. Because you ain't never just one person friend.
Right.
You can be
true.
somebody's friend and they got other friends.
And your friends could be friends with your enemy.
Yeah. Yep.
And you know, good point. Some people, think about it. Tamika can be my friend, and I can tell her something about you, but because she don't like you, she gonna take that and go tell somebody else.
No, not Tamika.
I'm just using for example.
No, not Tamika.
But you understand that.
Yeah.
I'm honest, I'm loyal to you, but I can't stand that old biddy you talking about.
Right.
Even in my not standing somebody, I just feel like you should just be loyal to folks because what comes around goes around.
But you ain't always, you ain't knocking it out the park 100%.
No, I'm not I may not be knocking out the park in your eyesight.
No, ain't no eyesight. Ain't nobody knocking out the park.
You better not burn no bridges.
Ain't nobody on earth knocking it out the park 100%. Now you meet somebody talking about I'm 100%, 10 toes down, don't fall short, woo, woo, woo.
Something wrong.
They lying. They lying because I don't care what you say. Everybody got a friend that got a friend. You may be that person's best friend, but that don't mean that person is your best friend.
That's true.
Right.
And you relying on those people and telling them people your most intimate details about stuff. They turn around, it's so hot and so good. They turn around and say and talk to their friend about it. Their friend turn around and got another best friend.
And tell that person.
And it ain't never the idea to get out to tell somebody's business. But if we all got different friends, out the wild, it's gonna get out to everybody.
And no matter how you say, don't tell nobody.
Yeah,
it's gonna come out some kind of way.
Coming out because I didn't tell it. I didn't tell it trying to be low down it. I wasn't trying to be mean. I was just talking to my friend that happened to have another friend. And that's why people can't trust people.
Right.
And that's why you have to be careful what information you give people because everybody
real careful.
Everybody ain't, and that's why I think the woman Robinson, I think she was nervous about giving her friends the real truth.
Exactly. Just hiding it. She probably hid it well, put on her makeup and stuff and act like ain't nothing wrong.
Right.
Yeah, because there's a lot of people stay in places you don't
That's
know.
a hard pill to swallow. You know what I'm saying? Being homeless, that's gotta be tough to tell somebody
that you don't have a place to go.
Well, you ought to have some cousins or somebody you can go stay with.
Well, your family might be.
No, it may not been in the area where she wanted to be at.
When you homeless, you got to go where you are. You're live on 105.1 and V105.9.
Bonjour, good people. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Hello.
Good afternoon. What's up, Mr. Mika? How you doing?
All is well.
Well, hi, sweetheart.
Hello, how are you?
I'm feeling some type of way. Like I'm a big R. Kelly fan, but it look like you just a little too, giddy over there about R. Kelly music.
Turn on the music. Let me turn up the cell phone. Talk, caller, talk.
I'm going to my messages, see if
Talk good to her. Talk good.
I love R. Kelly music, and it put me in a good mood.
Music. Okay. So when you ain't got music, what else you got?
Okay then.
To make me happy.
Mona, I'm your friend. Let me tell you. Find out who you're talking to. Mona over there thinking slow too.
Oh my goodness.
Nah, she know it's all love. Me and that man 10 toes down, man. I got 4 flash swarm and a flash steering wheel there. That's my dog.
Who?
Free Kelly. Yes, sir.
You're not Kelly down like 4 flat tires.
Ooh, Jesus.
I'm with you, man. R. Kelly is the man.
He's the R and R&B.
Mona, he said you too excited. I told you.
I just had to bring it down a little bit, Doc. Just a little bit.
You did a good job, Doc. Good job.
But if you don't mind me chiming in, y'all have a great topic today, talking about friends. Oh my God. Hello.
we waiting on you. We waiting on you to tell it. Let's hear about it, buddy.
All I can tell you is you'll find out who your friends are when you die. That's just real talk.
When you die?
Real talk. When you down, DOWN.
Oh, down.
That's true.
Yes, that's definitely true.
Now you said a whole lot. Because I'm gonna tell you something. I heard David Banner say yesterday that when he got down sick, his friends left him in the mountains.
Wow.
By himself.
Really? His so-called friends. His so-called friends gonna leave you.
Left him in the mountains sick. And he said that was the best thing that ever happened to him.
Because he found out.
It gave him an opportunity to have time with God and hear what God had to say to him.
Oh, wow. Okay.
He'll stick closer than any brother.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. He will stick closer than any brother.
Well, hey,
my challenge to everybody on the friendship tip, if you want to know about being a friend, just try to be one. Just try to be one. Don't try to be 10. Just be one. Be one friend. Hey, I got to go. Love y'all. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thanks for calling. All right.
We Mona. Hey, you see Mona? You saw that look on Mona's face.
Like you getting me in trouble.
I told you, Mona, about getting on here talking about you got a man. Nah.
Now what?
Now you got to go and explain to D main why the other main call you about R. Kelly the main.
Anybody know me? No, I am a diehard R. Kelly fan. From the first time I heard Honey Love, R. Kelly has been.
I mean, Mona risks going to being on punishment the rest of her life.
Oh, I was gonna take that whooping.
Well, the question is, and the question still is, can you be honest? Why can't people be honest with their friends?
I think you explained it well. Trust. You just don't trust them. Even though they're your friends. One, a lot of people don't want to, like you said earlier, you don't have to hear when you mismanage your money. Or they already know what the problem is. They know what they done did. They don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear whatever the situation may be at hand. They don't want to hear that again.
I feel it. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like people, do you really have friends though?
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. Your best friend in the whole world, I don't care what nobody say, is gonna be either your sister or your brother, your wife or your husband. Because one thing that relationships, true relationships, ain't no real woman going out dogging her husband out. Ain't no real man going out dogging his wife out. Ain't
That's
nobody gonna
just
do that.
crazy.
Ain't no real person. I don't care how bad your sister get on your nerve, how bad your brother get on your nerve. I'm not going out in the street talking about nobody. Now we gonna talk about each other among each other.
Yeah.
Now we gonna talk
Most
about each
definitely
other.
gonna do that.
We gonna talk about each other among each other.
But can't nobody else.
No, but they can't nobody else do that. And I think what people need to recognize, and we tell our kids this all the time, your best friend is your sibling. They would never change. I don't care what nobody try to tell me about, well, you can't try. I don't give a hill of bean about what you say. I can count on my siblings. I can count on my sister. I know I can count on my sister.
I can count on mine too.
At the end of the day, we can fall out, but I can count on my sister. And can't nobody tell me nothing else. I don't care what you say.
I ain't never been in a fight in my life because of my sister.
Exactly. See that what I'm saying? Me either. I'm like, I told you, I was walking down the street, the boy talking crazy to me. Next thing I know, my sister jumped on him. I'm like,
yeah,
like, no.
And that's true. Your family, man.
And I think people need to get back to understanding that you gotta. People show you who they are.
So, what would you suggest for a person? Like, I've ran into a couple of people that don't have anybody. Their families and then gave them up, washed their hands with them and stuff like that. They have nobody. So what would you say about that?
So here's the thing. What I was ready to say. When you meet someone, and here's the thing that people got to understand. If I tell you you're beautiful, and if I tell you you're beautiful, that don't mean I want to sleep with you.
Exactly.
Okay, that don't mean I want to sleep with you. That don't mean I want you. That think that you're a beautiful black woman, and that's it. So now, watch this. We got that established. You receive that. You receive that. Your man come around. Your husband come around. Your wife come around. It ain't. You don't tense up. Ain't nobody feeling uncomfortable. Now, when you establish that, now you know. First of all, you really almost got somebody that's 100. Okay. Because ain't no intent.
Okay.
Ain't no intent. Now we have a conversation and I tell you a little bit of my business. I ain't heard about it. You can tell now. You don't hear no more.
Right.
So now I give you a big lie that's juicy and tell you about it. Never tell you it's a lie. You never hear about it. After a while, you're established. That's somebody I can really talk to.
Yeah.
Because people don't want to hear no, you tell somebody some juicy stuff. It's two things going to happen.
What's that?
Either they going to tell somebody or they not.
Right.
And you can find.
And you don't know which one it's going to be.
Exactly. But you can walk it, slow walk. And in relationships, you can slow walk as far as friendship. If you, prime example, that man that just called in, okay, you don't know him, but let's say you do know him. He come around, he say, that's my woman. I'm around, you don't act nervous. Why? Because you know there's no ill intent or ill thing going on.
Right.
So guess what? He cool with me.
Yeah.
You can tell when folks up to no good. People get nervous. People get into and they be like, and then they just lets you know you can't trust that person. See, some folks can try to holler at you and they ain't saying nothing to you.
Right.
But that vibe be wrong.
Yeah.
And it makes
so you say you should be able to sense that. But what if that person is insecure?
You better pray for the spirit of discernment.
Then,
you don't want somebody insecure. They're gonna have a problem with you.
I understand that. I'm saying in general.
Yeah.
Somebody that's insecure and they come around and say, for instance, a man tell the woman, you're beautiful. Oh, you must be sleeping with him. You know,
You with the wrong person.
With the wrong. Hey, first
Yeah,
thing about it. And let me tell you something. Not to give it to anybody. I wouldn't marry nobody that's ugly. I'm sorry. I don't want nobody. Don't nobody else.
So
want.
you want somebody to look at your
Exactly.
person.
We go. I don't care where we go. Folks gonna walk up to Sister Knox. They're gonna say, "Girl, you some kind of pretty. You're a beautiful woman." Matter of fact,
is.
And her children can't wait to tell it. They went somewhere. They went somewhere out of town, and she was on the little scooter. My daughter said, "Dad, the security guard, he couldn't even watch nothing other than mama." Say he didn't follow her around the store trying to talk.
Right.
Okay, that's good. I don't have a problem with that. I ain't got no problem with that. Who wants somebody ugly? Nobody else want. Nobody.
Right.
But my point is, if people is 100, if people are 100, if your friend is 100, you can tell they're your friend.
Mm-hmm.
For one thing, your friend would never try to keep you from. This is what I look at. I would never try. I'm gonna use you all for example.
Okay.
If we 100, what I say to Tamika about you, I'd be to tell you to your face.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And what you
That's
say,
true.
and it should never be, "Oh Lord, let me watch this." You can tell them before did something. They get nervous.
Mm-hmm.
Is she gonna tell her what I said?
Right.
Or do she know what happened? You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And then you be like, "Nah, I better not tell that." Nah, buddy. Nah, I can't. You ain't solid, buddy. And I watch people. What I do, I just watch people. And I pray for a spirit of discernment because I'm like, Lord, give me a spirit of discernment because hurt feelings, people will hurt you so bad to make you now where you're paranoid about everybody.
Exactly.
I can see that.
And because you're paranoid about everybody, you miss out on the opportunity to develop a good relationship or friendship or with anybody.
And that goes with overthinking and everything else.
Yes.
You can miss your blessing by being weird
Because of your past relationships.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, but you shouldn't bring that baggage to your present relationship.
How can you drop it off?
Forget about it.
How can you drop it off?
Forget about it.
How can you forget about it?
How can you not?
I think it takes some time.
I'm just asking.
I think it takes time.
I got one question though, and this is totally off subject.
Okay.
Why these new artists ain't got no talent?
I don't know.
All of them sound alike. Back then, you could sing. You ain't had to have no synthesizer. You ain't had to have no voice, auto-tune. You ain't had no compression. You didn't have nothing. You just straight out singing. People that got talent, they usually don't become famous. It's the people that got talent that really don't become famous. It be the ones that look good, got an auto tune, and they know,
fake.
They can sell a little sex and a sex look or, something like that.
Yeah.
Other than that, they don't get famous. Because I heard a guy say, in order to become famous in the entertainment business, you got to be willing to be cutthroat. And you got to be willing to do anything.
I believe it. The Diddy showed us that.
Exactly. But I just see all these. I hear this music that's playing. You can't tell this girl from the other girl that was singing.
No.
Right.
Thought it was the same person.
Don't it?
Mm-hmm.
But you could tell Kels, couldn't you?
Exactly.
And Zacardi, did you see it? You hear Zacardi?
I ain't heard Zacardi.
He got one.
Ain't nobody studied Zacardi.
And there was a pastor on there. He got him and Mario is the top two, I think. But now R. Kelly just blew it out the water.
Kelly came, they just should have shut it down.
They should have, hands down.
Yeah. He did good.
You remember when they had the verses thing?
Yeah.
They was trying to say people could verse R. Kelly. Man, I got into it with so many people.
They can't verse R. Kelly. And I'm gonna tell you two reasons why. First of all, R. Kelly gonna write something. It's gonna be so profound and have you just like, and guess what? R. Kelly don't even have a GED.
I know.
But he'll sit there and get his.
But he got a 9th grade.
Guess what? Shelby, Mississippi.
Who?
R. Kelly.
He's not from Mississippi.
Shelby, Mississippi. R. Kelly came to a funeral in Shelby, Mississippi for his folks. He's walking down the street and everybody was like, there go R. Kelly. Mississippi folks used to famous people. Mississippi folks used to folk that can sing. Didn't nobody think none of it. R. Kelly went in the funeral, killed the folks' funeral at his kinfolk. And no one said it was not on the news. It was nothing.
Right.
The boy just bad.
Yes. Most definitely.
He the only one I think that he got talent. Other folks, they just got connections.
I know, what's that, American Got Talent?
Mhm,
You
that's
know,
sorry.
Simon Cowell, he the one that always diss people and tell people, oh, that was bad. He done
at
got
least he
better.
tell the truth.
But
You
he
mean,
was,
I don't like him now because he ain't got soft.
Yeah, he have got soft. He has. But he had told people that he don't recommend them singing singing songs for, that two people, doing covers for Whitney Houston and R. Kelly.
He don't think they should.
He don't think they
No,
should.
because you can't compare.
Mm.
You can't compare.
You can come close, but no.
Mm-mm.
And everybody's like, that's AI. I said, all them other songs are AI. That's Kelly. That's got to be R. Kelly. Because it did something. It gave me chill bumps.
It gave you chill bumps.
Yeah.
Made you musty.
That's J Mouse.
Yeah. He's a preacher, right?
No, he just a singer.
I thought they say he was a preacher. He's one of the top.
J Mouse can do it.
What do he sing? He's gospel though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna do a sing.
We're gonna do one.
Yeah, we're gonna do one.
Okay.
He got a computer on his voice.
Yeah. But he did good.
Thought I wasn't gonna do a verse, but I tricked you. You know I like to put in my own work. Maybe this is just my definition of J-N. It's always on my mind, always on my mind. I try to muzzle all these crazy feelings. 1 minute I'm good, but the next minute I'm tripping. Yeah.
Sound like Dietrich had.
Wasting all my
Them
time.
runs.
She's still on my mind. Girl, I put you on.
That boy did that thing. That church sound
he
good. That church thing
He
sound
sings
good.
God's Got It.
God's got it. Okay. I didn't know what he sung, but I knew he was.
What God?
God's Got It. It's a contemporary song.
Oh.
You know you don't like
Yeah, I don't
contemporary
like
music.
contemporary.
Yeah, he sings that.
I'm one of them old school. If I'm gonna sing church music, it needs to be church music. I don't need nothing sounding like R&B because to go to R&B, I'd be wanting, hey, that Southern Soul sound just like R&B to me.
It
I'd be
sound like gospel too.
I'm like,
Some of it.
y'all quit playing that Southern Soul, but that's all it is. That's just,
Okay. You heard King George's new song.
No, you put it in?
Huh?
You put it in?
Yeah.
It's on
We
the
got
station?
it. Yes.
Look how she looking.
No, we got it.
It ain't on there.
It is. I promise it is.
What's the name of it?
Baby, I think.
Somebody said, who do your music? I said, the music director, Mona B. So
Yeah.
if the music bad, it ain't because of me.
It ain't bad.
So King George got a new song.
And it sounds just like a church song.
I'm telling you, it's throwing me off, man.
You can't relate.
I don't know if we finna line dance or what we doing. Like, no, y'all can't. Come on now. Let's go back to church, man. I want me a choir. I want the choir songs. I want the old gospel choir songs.
Mhm.
I want to
Grace and mercy.
Yeah, your
all
grace
that.
and mercy. Hey, you can't even R&B that. You can't even Southern Soul that.
Mm-mm.
I mean, and it's just something that we missing in church. But how many people gonna tell people? I don't even want to talk about it because I get in my feelings. I got something to say.
Go ahead.
So I'm gonna move on to
Say what
something
you
else.
got to say. I want to hear it.
You got a big head. So, I mean, seriously, I think people whine and complain about so much because no one is being a true friend to them and tell them, listen, you can't talk about how good God is, and every time you open your mouth, you complain about something.
Mm-hmm. Complain.
That's what I tell you all the time. You next in line. If you're gonna be next in line, quit whining and complaining about everything.
Who complained?
You don't complain and whine as much as you used to.
I don't remember doing that.
I bet you don't, because you was doing it. Me and Tamika, we could go with you.
Really?
And we met somebody and we told them this, and they will tell you. When we met them, we said, you remind us. Tamika said, "Ooh, we don't she remind you of Mona?" I said, all day long. But I told the young lady, I said, we met Mona in a position that you're in. But if you talk to Mona now, Mona ain't that Mona that we met. Mona is wiser. Mona is better. Mona is stronger. Mona is more confident. But she's more Mona B than she was when you met her. So if you're looking for that old Mona, you got to look in a new place because the new Mona is here. I'm telling you. And that's what friends should do. Friends should build each other up.
Definitely.
You got to be able to tell the difference. It don't make sense to have a friend that don't build you up. I don't need to waste my time and my energy with you if I'm going to leave you less of a person than you would never meet Monsieur Knox, whether you meet the first one or the second one. You'll never meet anybody part of the Knox family, and you leave us worse than what you was when you met us. All of my kids, everybody tell you, you meet us, when you leave us, you're better than what you was when you met us. Now, that should be your objective in life. I want to be that friend that when you meet me, I don't care if you fall out with me, you have to lie to tell people that I left worse than what I came. You have to lie about it. Can somebody say that when they meet you, Tamika? That's your objective. When you meet somebody, if you meet Tamika, you ought to be able to lead Tamika, even if you're mad at her. You have to tell a lie in order to be mad. Well, she ain't never did nothing. You can't say that.
Right.
You can't count on her. You can't say that. You can't. That's what I think real friends ought to be objective, to the point where when people meet you, whether they get mad at you for telling the truth or not, they would have to lie in order to tell people that you have not been solid. Yep. But people don't want that. No. Because Mona can't tell nobody. Can anybody say I'm worse because I met Mona? No. That's your point. Solid. And that's all people are looking for now. People are looking for people that are solid. We ain't gonna get it always right. We ain't gonna knock it out the box. But
exactly.
We try to
at least show me that you're trying.
Yeah, ain't nobody perfect.
Come on now.
But we can strive to be.
Come on now.
Right.
And we gotta learn how to show each other.
I'm a little close, but
oh my goodness. We were doing good at first. And you said King George got a new song out called what?
Baby I think that was the name of it.
Oh, Baby If I Could.
Baby If I.
You make it up to.
Well, maybe we'll play that at the line dance on Sunday.
It's so pretty. So pretty.
Oh, that's church music. That's funeral song right there.
Did I say it?
That's Mississippi music right
I
there.
hear country, blues, and gospel.
Listen. 2 wings fly away. That's oh my goodness. This is church music, got the organ and the chords and everything right there.
Baby, if I could have my way, darling, with you, I spend the rest of my days. Baby, if I...
Now he wrong for that. He is dead wrong for that.
Wait until they get on
he
into
is
it.
Wrong for that because
you got to listen to it. Wait until you get all into it.
I'm a musician, and he start 1, dun 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 dun. The change is 4. Dun 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 dun.
Spend the rest of my days.
Back to C. Back to 1. Dun 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 dun. Back to 1. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Then go to 5, 5, 5, 5. Then back down to 1. Okay, that's church music. That is
When
church
I heard
music.
it, I was like, oh, he done took us to church.
I'm telling you now.
I hadn't heard that.
just have my way. Yeah, I spread my wings
And fly away.
Fly away.
I told you, I knew it.
To a place.
To a place, yes, called Lover's Lane. Oh yes, baby, I'll make you fall in love over and over again. Yeah. Baby, if I
Dun 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 dun.
oh, if I could just have my way.
Hey, listen, watch it.
There go Mona getting ready to shout.
I need the light. Dun,
Could have my way.
have my way.
Darling, with you.
Got the choir in the back.
Come on.
Spend the rest of my days.
You going to hell, King George. You going to hell, King George. You going to hell. Now you wrong for to take our good church music.
Lord.
You didn't took our church music. You didn't took our church music and put on so song. Now you at the club and that song come on, you can't even dance. You feel convicted. You like, Lord, I'm sorry.
Well,
That sounds like a funeral song too.
oh goodness, I love it.
Oh my goodness, Mona. I'm outdone. King George, you wrong for that.
He put it out there, didn't he?
He did that.
He did it.
And I'm sitting over here. I know the changes to it now. I'm like, yeah, that's it right there.
Well, what's his name? Sap. Never would have made it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's doing an R&B.
I know. They say it is fact.
I bet it
Some
is.
folks, listen. They were doing a listening thing with him about this new album that he's doing.
Yeah.
And they said his first song, they said when it come out, it's
I
gonna
bet
kill
it's
him.
fire. I
They
bet
said
it's
it's gonna
fire.
kill him now. And I said, what? They said, man, when you hear it, I'm going to the studio.
You went to the studio?
Everybody else doing the song. I'm gonna go give me one. I'm going to give me one. Because I know I can play that.
I mean, just like what's his name? God just left me. Zacardi did that R&B song. It's a gospel song, but they flipped it, and it's an R&B song. It could be either or.
Now he sounds. I mean, this boy. He just. Even when he tried to do a R&B song, he sound churchy.
Yes.
He's like, man, be quiet.
When he did Residuals, I was like, Lord have mercy. He
He's
growled
like,
and
that's
everything.
what I'm talking
He
about.
growled
He's
it.
like, get off of it. You still sound churchy. I'm finna
But it
join
sounded
church.
good.
Like, let's just join church after that. That's pitiful.
They just trying to convict them folks.
That's pitiful.
What's pitiful?
King George that took that whole. King George, you going to hell?
Oh,
You're wrong for that.
King George and Snoop.
I know. And you know, King George signed to Snoop record label.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Got Mona over here. She about to join church. Talking about the doors of the church is open.
The shouting choir president.
Yeah, she ain't heard no words. Look,
God.
and this was funny about church people. Ain't listened not one word of the song and sitting there just rocking.
Well, I have to listen to the words.
I know. And look, you talking about because he gonna fly away. I knew he finna say
Take
fly
his
away now.
wings and fly away.
Because that's a funeral song. The music, I'm a musician. When I heard the song come on, I said, this sounds like a funeral song. And I knew he's gonna have some wings flying away. Because it's a funeral song. Man, I'm good. And I'm going to write me a song.
You gonna write it?
Yeah, because I think he in the key of D. It sounds like he in the key of D. And I think all his songs be in the key of D. They D, and it's crazy because it's either in D or it's in A.
Mm-hmm.
But Mona, y'all better watch out because I feel King George, we finna sing your song at church. we sing your song at church and we getting ready to rewrite it. We gonna call it 105.9.
Oh my goodness.
You ready, Mom?
Yeah.
Turn on your station to 105.9. Mona got a word. It's gonna blow your mind. The church secretary, she keeps us on point.
Oh Lord.
Cause she knows Mona and I will get off course. Listen to us.
Oh yeah.
Every day at 12. One thing for sure. When you leave us well. So tell all your friends to turn to 105, 105.1. Yeah. 105. We will truly blow your mind. Just tune into us, and you never meet anybody better than us. You can listen to DL.
Oh yeah.
You can listen to Ricky Smiley. But they are not like the old school preacher, the church secretary, and the choir president. So listen to us every day.
Oh yeah.
On 105.1. Oh Lord. Listen. See? You listen to us. And we will tell you about Trump
and Elon Musk.
Tell a friend and make sure you tell a neighbor. If they can beat us rocking, they can have our chest. We'll pack our stuff. Yeah, and get out of here.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I told y'all we done took King George song. Boy, you done messed up now. We done took his song, y'all. We done took his music. Y'all call him and tell him we done rewrote the song. He wrong for that.
Lord.
We're gonna see this at the funeral. Mona, don't go see the King no time soon, because if you do, I'm gonna sing this at the funeral.
I'm not trying to.
She want that to be her song anyway.
Mona, that's a good. Now, y'all see how that was actually a real church song.
Mm-hmm.
And he wrong for that. I ain't gonna say nothing now.
Sound churchy and
It was real church.
country and bluesy.
Real church.
Churchy, country, and bluesy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, real church. Listen, real church. All I can say is real church.
Oh Lord.
Well, listen to this right here. Listen, y'all.
Okay.
Y'all pay attention. Lord, I. Why you saying Lord, I?
Baby, if I could
Computer.
have my way, darling, with you, yeah, I spend the rest of my days. Baby,
What key I told you he was in?
D.
I said D or A, right?
Mm-hmm.
He had A flat.
A flat.
Yep.
yeah, I spread my wings and fly away to a place, yes, called Lover's Land. Oh yes.
His grandma and them mad right now. His grandma and them mad. Grandma said you playing with the Lord.
Well, you can tell he was raised in the
You
church.
can hear.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's I'm
It's in
telling
him.
you, man. That is amazing. Well, y'all done heard it first. We done made up our own song.
105.
105. We made up our song.
Oh, my
And then
God.
Mona, all we got to do now, we have to go and work on it so we can put the computer on our voice. And then that way it can sound like we really can sing. Because that's what everybody else doing.
Okay.
It ain't like they really tearing it up.
What's that little? We need that little shield.
Now ain't the shit. We're going to have some auto-tune. Thank you for tuning in to the lunchtime hour with the old school preacher.
The church secretary.
And the choir president.
Man, we got our new song now, y'all. Every time we get ready to come on, it's gonna be us singing our own song. Ain't no stopping us now. We got our new song. Make sure you tell a neighbor, tell a friend. If they won't miss church, tune in every day, Monday through Friday. We got a word for you because we want you to know in everything that you're going through, God still loves you. And long as you wake up every morning, you got a chance to get it right.
That's right.
Yes.
So make sure you tell everybody that, hey, this Sunday, we're going to be at Railroad Depot.
Sweetwater Depot.
I told you I mess it up every time. Y'all come on down. We'll be there at 5 o'clock. We're celebrating the one and only birthday. Tamika's birthday is going to be...
Tamika.
Yeah, her birthday is on Monday. We're going to celebrate. We got boots on the ground. Mona B is going to sing it. Mona, you can write this up. You can sing this song right here.
Sing Baby If I.
Yeah. Now change it.
105.1.
105.1. And then we got our 105.9. We're number one on your radio.
Music muscle of the show.
Yeah.
That's right.
So make sure you get your tickets. You can go to Knox Media Group, inc.org. Get your tickets today. We look forward to seeing you. Come hang out with the crew this Friday. I'm still thinking about Jamal Bryant on Friday. Jamal Bryant coming we having a banquet with Jamal Bryant. It's gonna be in July.
Okay.
It's gonna be on a Friday night. I didn't get it. Listen, Friday was stuck there because I thought about it. It was stuck there. But listen, we'll talk about that later. But we tell everybody we got Jamal Bryant. He's coming in July. But this Sunday, it's going down. Sweetwater Depot, Florence, Alabama. We want you to be our special guest.
All right, Dothan, come on up.
Yeah, we heard some people in Dothan. They said they're coming on up to hang out with us. So want to make sure you have the opportunity. So you can do that, okay?
Get your tickets now. They will be different at the door.
Listen, buy your tickets now online for $25, but at the door, it will be $35 at the door. So get your tickets today, okay? Again, we thank you so much. Tune in to 105.1 tomorrow. We'll be back at it, okay? We want y'all to know. We appreciate you. Y'all be blessed now you're here.
Bye.
Baby, if I could have my way, darling, with you, I spend the rest of my days. Baby, if I could just have my way, yeah, I spread my wings and fly away to a place, yes, called Lover's Land. Oh yes, baby, I'll make you fall in love over and over again. Yeah. Baby, if I, girl, darling, oh, if I just have my way. Say